Delco After Dark live music series. Live on. Hey, there we are, driving by the Wawa corporate offices over at Red Roof. Hey, and there's some more Wawa. Hey, going through, heading to town to... Oh, Jesus. Hey, Frank's on the show as we head by the Sterling Pig, one of the places. And hey, that's where the coffee club used to be. Ah, the memories. You know what? Hey, there's me. Hey, I'm on the show too. This is like the State Street montage. This is like the heart of Delaware County. At least we didn't get hit by the trolley or nothing because, there's the trolley. Delco After Dark opening montage. Hey, stop by the Media Theater because, hey, and then you got to go by John's. O'Connell's over in Springfield. But we just sort of parked at the 2312 because we did, hey, Pinocchio's. Got to stop by Wawa and eat off the trash can because that's what you do. Delco After Dark. Come on, join us for a little bit. Singer-songwriter series, right here on Twitch and Facebook, right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Delco After Dark. Everybody, I say everybody, but there's nobody. If my number reader thing is correct, this is simply for my own benefit. This is like I'm not gonna say what this is like, but yeah, there's nobody out there. It's just me. So this is kind of weird. I mean, last week it was just me. Well, that guy, I mean, not me. That other fella. Hey, what up? Somebody's peering in the window. But let us begin. This is kind of weird, but I will go to a single camera. Look at that nice fade in. The camera's skewed. I do that for text. Hey, see, that's interesting. Hey, there you go, mistress. It says 0 views. It says 0 views, even though it looks like there's actually some people out there now. Thank you for tuning in, because it looked like there was nobody there. So, are my sound effects working tonight? Nope, I guess not. One sound effect is working. Just that's all I've got is splort. None of the others. None of them. Watch them all play at the. There you go. I got 2 sound effects. So it's a splort and a fart. Just like life. Just like life. So welcome to Delco After Dark. Tonight, special guest host will be joining us in a little bit. He will be on the air momentarily. On the air. See, that's the problem with this. When it's turned on. When it's turned on, you're not actually on.
How many cameras are there?
Dude, there's a lot of cameras.
Jesus.
Here, let's fire up all 3 of them. Look, like you can like.
What the fuck?
See, look. So there's the main. Oh, you want to sit on that? You want to sit on that one?
Where am I sitting? Am I sitting here?
You can sit there. That's like the co-host chair. Sit over there. So she's out to good. Okay, and then I'll switch to 2.
No, I want to see it from over there.
See, it's still just me on camera on the main one because this is where I kind of here. Let me straighten up your camera a bit. Give you a little bit. It's 3 years. It's kind of here. Let me fade it in. Isn't that a nice fade? 3 years. It's kind of amazing. 3 years and you've avoided it.
Well, I mean, I've been on it a lot.
Well, sort of, yeah.
I've stepped in many a time.
Oh my God, that's right. You sort of have. You've been in the background.
Exactly.
Letting little cat in and out.
I was one of the first guests.
Oh, well, you absolutely
Actually,
were.
yeah.
There's one I was watching. It was an old one. It was one of the first ones. And I'm playing a song or doing something, and little cat's at the door, and you get up and you walk over and you let little cat out and you go back and you get back on your computer, your back's to the camera, and I think Sam comes in and does. I mean, it was long. I mean, it was a long time ago.
Sounds about routine.
It's like May. It was like May of 2020 when we started this silly thing. That's when Patty came to me and went, "Hey, you want to do a show?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then a month later, he was like, "Yeah, never mind."
Yeah, because I biked out of the city in February, I think.
What, the next year?
No, that year. That's when I biked out because of COVID and stuff, and my car was all busted.
Yeah.
So I biked out all here with my backpack full of everything.
Yeah.
Didn't go back for months.
No, he was just here. But no, yeah, they can't really see it. They can see the tiny edge of your camera on my screen, but it's kind of, yeah, it's just.
Somebody fire the boom man.
Yeah. Well, I have that other one. I don't have it hooked up right now, but like the comfy couch is set up. you guys already know this, but the comfy couch is set up so the camera goes there and then a mic, and then you can sit and play guitar. And that one's really cool. And that one's really cool because it does this. Here, watch this.
What the hell is that thing walking across the street?
He's just a little. Don't mind him.
What the hell?
But see, it does that, and then it has this, and then it opens up, and then it closes. So it's I built that for the singer-songwriter series, which never really materialized. You know, it was like Sunday nights, and I think like I did 4 of them, and then just dude, I can barely get people regularly, but we got to do it. We got to do a new opening thing because the car's different, and you know, just drive in front. Like, what would be some classic Delco places to drive and or park in front of? Like right now, I'd had the Game on State, like Amy's, like, you know, the pinball place. I'd park in front of there. Obviously, the old standards like John's, Pinocchio's, the Old State now.
Yeah.
The Game on State, Wawa.
Always Wawa.
Well, the guys from the Comic-Con were over at the theater, and they're going to like do what do you call it? They're going to do what's the name of that thing? Back to the Future. And I told them they're bringing the DeLorean in to park in front of the media. I'm like, but before it does that, it has to go over to the Wawa. You have to have the DeLorean parked in front of Wawa. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's gonna draw people. Like, that's gonna draw a crowd. That Wawa is gonna be kind of nuts for a little, especially if it's like decked out.
It's like, Marty.
It's not just a normal DeLorean.
Marty, I need
it's
Marty. Wawa, not an official sponsor. Marty, Wawa has pizza.
What year is it?
What year is it, Mr. Fusion? Where are we going? We don't need Wawas. No, they absolutely need Wawas. Wherever you're going, like, I have to redo the sound effects because I only have 2 sound effects. Like, it's so fluffy. I have a third one because there should be like a dozen of them. Well, more than a dozen, but a lot of them are not. You know what? Maybe it just took a little while to fire.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just had to warm up.
So, well, not an official sponsor. They still won't be an official sponsor. Hey, it's the Park Boys. Hey, I can just read the stuff. Yeah, that's the one thing I won't be able to do if we pre-record. I'll be like, hey, they said stuff about things.
You could do a live viewing so you could watch it with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what that little guy is walking around. He's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird. He's got a hoodie and some ears. Yeah. I don't trust him.
So, for those of you that don't know, it's my boy Eddie. He's my oldest. He'll turn 30 next year. No, you won't. You'll turn 29 next year. 30 the year after.
What year is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you were born on this 20th, 1995.
That's what they tell me.
You were born in the late 1900s. That's what they call. What?
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck?
You can't fuck with people and have
what?
What
the? what? What? What?
What?
What the actual? What the actual fuck? Sit your ass down, mister. Pick a seat. There you go. Yeah, right there. I'll straighten up.
What up, buddy?
How's it going?
The camera. Holy shit! Look who showed up.
Are you gonna straighten out my camera, or are you gonna tilt my camera sideways to mess with me more?
Wait.
Look who showed the fuck up. He just wanted to have some strange sodas.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Nah, not really.
This is a.
This is the last thing.
We're still gonna do it.
I'm sure that we are.
Still gonna do it. Well,
It's a thing.
This is certainly surprise. This is absolutely a surprise. I did not know that you were showing up.
Right.
This is great.
Nobody knew.
No.
Actually, that's not true. I texted Jen on my way over, but I think because she's still at work, I don't think that she's even seen the text message.
That's amazing. Because I was like, Eddie, can you?
Yeah, Delco After Dark went live. Oh, I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I decided 5 hours ago when he popped it up. I just, didn't tell anybody.
Well, and yeah, I was just like, and that goes. I mean, that goes for almost anybody. That anybody wants to swing by on a Saturday night. You know, when the new year comes, I'm hoping that we're going to get some like more.
We'll get balloons
segments, and
what
we'll get balloons. I have several problems. Well, I kill people and eat their hands. That's two things.
Well, it's because you haven't used Sign Up Genius. If you get people to sign up, ta-da, they'd come. Well, that's totally the problem.
So
This is not a paid promotion.
Wait, is there a thing called Sign Up Genius? Wait,
seriously, you don't know about it? Yes.
No, please.
No, Sign Up Genius, like a bunch of the organizations that I volunteer for and all, use it for like, are you going to come this weekend and help us with the party, whatever. Yeah, Sign Up Genius.
Oh.
Like, Come.
Even just for that, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Just like, hey, I need guests. Anybody free?
Right.
Yeah. These two saved my ass because last week I was all
It's all
solo.
about scheduling. You know,
Yeah.
that whole organizational thing.
Yeah.
I know. It's where you're weak.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, I was looking at in years past, I mean, I have had a lot of people on and done a lot of things, but it's been the past couple months, it has been tough. It has been tough.
Well,
And
it's weirdly thin too.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's been because I have people and then you know what, I got busy and I'm just because I think it's because it's like it's earlier
yeah.
and it's a Saturday night and it's real and you have to be here. Like if we were still doing Zoom, people would still be coming. But
Exactly, I gotta come.
Well,
out
I mean,
from the city.
you can still do the Zoom hybrid. Like that's not a problem.
Oh yeah.
there's
Just have them both.
I'm not sure. Well, the way that I used to do the Zoom, we're just bullshitting at this point. The way that I used to do the Zoom was I had this monitor on top of the other one,
Right,
and
okay.
then I would pick the windows and put them down here. But now I don't have the second monitor, or do I? Because that one is actually on a wireless HDMI. So when people overflow and sit on the comfy couch, they can watch the whole show.
Well, there you go.
It's kind of cool.
Gosh, if only we had the technology to put another screen up somewhere.
I
know. It's tough.
Ooh, yeah. So how you doing, Tex? I did not. This is.
You flipped.
I know it's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
It
back.
works better with the feng shui.
This is the way I knew it.
Although
We swapped.
you can no longer throw the bottle caps over your shoulder.
No, I'd have to fling it like that. I have to like flick it off into the distance
Right,
for
you
the.
know.
more skill involved.
Yes, a bit.
Keep you sharp.
A bit.
Right.
I think the last time we did a soda was 2 weeks ago. Joe was here with Steve Hansko, and I think we did
Put this away, so it'll ruin my palate.
Carolina Reaper soda. What Eddie is drinking, in case you didn't notice, is Dad's homemade iced tea that he grew up with when he was a kid, and that shit, it's like fucking nectar.
It'll give you a cavity right off.
Oh
one
yeah, you're
sip.
just like there you go.
One sip, yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Hey,
it's
by the
awesome.
tooth.
It's awesome. It's got like two
Almost as
cups,
good as me and Mountain Dew.
2 cups of sugar. It's probably got as much sugar as Mountain Dew.
Comparable, I'm sure.
Who's yelling at me? Scarlett's yelling at me.
Who is?
Question, but I remember your cooking oil project. Did you ever get that going? Oh yeah, of course I did.
Oh yeah, that's so Scarlett.
Slug it.
Scarlett is I don't know if she was in any of the sections when you ran Warrior Nation, but she was Mistress.
Oh, shit.
You remember Mistress?
Yeah.
That's Scarlett.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Mistress. Yeah.
Hey, Foofer's on here too.
Who dat? Look, and it still says 0 viewers.
Does it really?
Yeah. That's why I was like,
You got 10 live.
yay! Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. I wonder what this is going to be like in the wintertime when it's like legit like 20 degrees outside.
I don't know, but I might not be here.
Well, by that point, we're gonna axe the table and light it on fire for warmth, and we'll
Right.
just stand here with the mics.
I wonder if could you get like a little
I was gonna say get a little,
a little table
I'm
fire?
gonna need more than a candle, but you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Well, out there would be a fire pit. Could you get like a tabletop fire pit?
Really, all you
Is that
need,
deadly?
All you need is get a tablecloth.
Sounds fun.
Get a tablecloth, put a space heater under it so that the heat is trapped in and everybody's legs are nice and toasty, and you'll be pretty good.
I think I did that in the basement back at the old house.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I mean, I really, now that you mention it, it's just like, because at least in the back room, because that back room at your house is awesome, but it's all stone
Yeah,
floor.
it's all
So that just creeps, like a stone floor will creep up through your feet. What are you talking
For sure. Lisa, you're totally right, but you know,
What's the.
I ruined his
Yeah.
whole plan tonight. No, you gotta switch windows and stuff, and you know, because you looking at me,
Or
and
garlic
you're not
knot.
looking at the camera when we're looking at each other.
Oh no.
So I'm sorry, it's podcast. You gotta be up here.
You know what? I could get more cameras and do over the shoulders. Oh, you're centering yourself? I think I got to raise Eddie. No, he's good.
No, he's good. He was over to the corner. That's all.
He goes, I did like a little revamp of it where we've got all of our official sponsors like on our left and right. Well, there's Nick's Roast Beef, and there's Taft Treats, and Michael Duffy's Guitar Repair, and Rob Birch's Guitar Lessons. Okay. My buddy Rob Birch, he's releasing an album. In fact, he might have released it by now, but I don't know. What are you working on these days, Texo?
I am gearing up for Christmas, but today was all about the veterans.
I guess it was. You know, strangely enough, they had the parade yesterday in media. Is there a reason why there'd be a parade?
On the calendar,
Yes.
Veterans Day is observed on Friday.
Oh.
when it happens on the weekend.
Oh, so people get like a day off or whatever.
Right, because it is actually a holiday.
Well, there you go.
So veterans, just like July 4th observed, So Veterans Day observed this year was yesterday. But today being actually Veterans Day. So thank you all for your service. But yeah, I had the pleasure of being in 2 different ceremonies.
Nice.
Did the one at the railroad that I just always do, and the Chadsford Township Residents Association. Way too much in that name. We did. We offer flag retirements and many little things to the community, but we actually did the formal ceremony as a public event for the flag retirements. So that was really cool. A lot of people showed up because, sadly, people still throw an American flag in the trash because they don't know any better. But
No, you're supposed to burn it.
you're supposed to burn it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say the Pledge of
It's
Allegiance.
it's a weird thing to say, but it's like the one time when you're supposed to burn the flag.
Yes, and you're supposed to say the Pledge of Allegiance when you do it, and then there's a little more and a little less depending on how formal you make your thing.
I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. How good are you at like tri-folding a flag?
I'm phenomenal.
I
Boy Scouts, come on.
that's what I
Can
figured.
you
learned-
handle
I
a
learned
fitted sheet?
Actually, I can.
Can you fold? Can you fold a fitted sheet?
I can. I'm not like fancy.
Eddie, get me a fitted
put me
sheet
on
right
TV.
now.
I'm not like fancy. Put me on TV. I can do it in 3 seconds. No, I'm still fighting with it, but I know how to properly get all the corners folded over and
right,
underneath
all right.
themselves.
I was gonna
So
say.
yes.
Because that shit is alchemy. That's like a mystery to me. I don't know. I stole that phrase from Biff. Biff said it once. I
Right.
told him I was dry locking the basement. He's like, dry lock. That shit's alchemy. And I thought that was one of the funniest things.
During the basement project, I totally believe that.
Yeah, that was like 13 years ago.
Indeed.
That's crazy.
And yes, there is like, if you want it, by the way, propane heaters, going back to Scarlett, I'm trying to keep up with, I'm terrible about the whole keeping up with the chat, because he will just go off and never look at the screen again as we're all screaming at him.
I looked at the screen. Remember the one time I was like Pam wasn't on camera. I was muted. There was a cat over here.
I'm screaming at you like caps and everything else. The whole chat's like, Carl,
I've never seen Carl with 9 A's in it.
So yeah, I do have.
Oh my god, you don't exchange mode.
The fuck was that one?
Did that technically feed back?
I guess.
Did that sound really robot-y weird to everybody in the chat?
That was awesome.
It was kind of awesome, but
It was kind of awesome. Not what I wanted at all, but
lag is amazing to do. Yeah. But
no,
yeah, I
it
have
shouldn't be.
a
This is plugged in.
I have a patio heater. If you want to borrow it, but
Oh,
actually, see, it's not tall enough, or it's too tall for in here.
because it's all going to collect up. Well, I do have
Yeah.
the fan. I can put the fan on reverse cycle, and it'll push the heat down.
No, is it like one of those
It might
outside
actually like be
ones?
touching your ceiling. Just it would have to be all the way over there, and it's one of the radiant ones. It's like the restaurant style
Yeah,
ones
outdoor
Oh,
stuff, yeah.
with the moon head.
is that like propane or something? Or
Yeah.
wouldn't it kill us in this closed space?
No, you have enough.
Because I almost did that
Trust
to
me,
you
there's
when you were a
enough
baby.
craft.
That was fun times.
Best of times. It was the worst of times. So yeah. Hi.
Yeah, this is amazing.
All right. Now that I've totally derailed your show, you want to put it back on track?
I have no idea what the show would be.
Gonna
I
say
might
there's an
have.
agenda.
I was gonna say if I had Coke for a Jack and Coke, I think I have Jack, but I don't have any Coke. If I had a Jack for, a
I have
Jack,
Mountain Dew if you have Jack.
I'm pretty sure I have Jack. I know I have rum,
Okay.
and I definitely have gin.
There you go.
But
Got iced tea.
Well, we will definitely
Iced
be
tea.
taking a commercial break
There'll be a
tonight when I
commercial
run out to
break
my truck to grab
while
a
we
Mountain Dew.
fuel up, and then I get the strained soda because that's the big box of strained sodas. The new big box.
Will the fan improve the lag? What track? I'm missing something in Bobby's world there. Okay, people's lips are saying the right things now. My lips are saying the right things now?
I think that I could possibly. What?
That's just,
I don't know why.
is it working now?
Wait, yeah.
No idea what this should be.
I was going to say, like I said, this is a whole new system over here, and it's I accidentally built I
Accidentally.
I did. I built. And he's like, "Well, that's what you do, Dad." But I built like a whole different computer because I kept chasing down a problem, and I was like, "Well, it's the hard drive." No, 'cause I replaced the hard drive, the motherboard, the chip, the operating system, the fans, the power supply. Guess what? It's the video card. So by the time I'm done, it was everything. What's the name of the boat? What's the name of the Greek boat where they replace every piece of it? And is it still the boat? Is it Theseus? I forget.
I don't know.
But so the video card is fine on a normal monitor, but on the monster in there, it's just like
Oh, it couldn't handle the big curve one.
so it's perfectly fine for this. In fact, this is a beast of a system for just please.
Do they not work now? What's going on?
No, I've got to fix them all. None of them work.
None of them.
I mean-
so now they're mislabeled and they don't work.
Yeah, or wait. I
You
thought
were supposed to fix it.
Is that the only one we have?
You were supposed to fix the problem, not make it worse.
no, I did not. I made the problem worse. Here, hold on. So I can wait.
Did you try restarting it? Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
All right, so this is
Did
coming
not.
out there.
No, in the infamous words, I have no idea what mechanic said it first, but it's time to jack up the radiator cap and put a new car under it.
So theoretically,
Have you never heard that? Taking a junker to the mechanic.
What?
If you know the mechanic and they'll fuck with you, they'll be like, "Yeah, man, it's time to jack up the radiator cap and put a new car underneath it."
Oh my god, you on X Games mode.
There you go.
Oh, that one works.
That one works. You know what I was watching the other day, and I always think of you when I watch it because of that one thing I sent you. Is I've never seen the show, but I keep seeing clips of it. Is Letterkenny? Have you ever watched Letterkenny?
Love me some Letterkenny.
I've seen a couple of clips of it, and like sometimes I can put up with it, and other times it's just like, "Oh my god, stop talking." It's funny, but stop talking.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the guy's talking about the stakes, just like S&P for me. I just thought that was the funniest shit I ever saw.
Don't you know?
Oh,
Pulling the whole, northern Canadian everything in,
hey,
in
how's
the
it going,
process.
eh? No, they don't even do that. I'm not even sure what they do. But it reminds me.
Well, I
How are
guess
you
it's
now?
Midwest, really.
I don't
It's
know.
like
Are
it's
they
like Michigan.
Midwest?
It's like Yoopers.
Oh,
they're
oh,
totally
they
doing
are.
the Yoopers
Well,
accent.
the back and forth is how are you now? Good, and you not so bad.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's
got a
that Midwest
tinge to it.
Northern.
That's
Oh,
the back and forth.
Oh, I'm not
that
sure.
Happens in the show like constantly.
I don't
You
know.
just brought them up.
How are you now?
Like I said, I
How are you
see
now?
them on clips. How's it going, eh?
How are you now? Good, and you.
Good you. Yeah, it's totally like the Michigan accent. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
Okay then.
All right. We'll take a little break so he can get some Mountain Dew for. Well, I promised him Jack. We'll see if I actually have it. Eddie will probably get some more iced tea, although that shit's like crack.
Wawa has pizza, but they're not an official sponsor.
How are they not an official sponsor at this point?
I don't know, but the line is now so embedded and ingrained in this show that the line will never give up.
I should literally put their logo on with not an official sponsor
With the red
until I
X.
get a cease and
It's
desist.
got to be like a more you know, not an official sponsor.
So they would
So
literally-
it's like going across, not an official sponsor.
So literally, I'll get a cease and desist that says in it, "We are not an official sponsor." I'm like,
That's what we'll put up
I
now.
made you say it, bitches.
Not an official
Take your
sponsor.
pizza.
That'd be great, actually. Have it in writing. They
so you
said
know-
it, not an official sponsor.
You know they filmed the Wawa pizza commercial at the Pine Box?
No way.
Yep. So go watch the commercial, right? They did like the whole like commercial in a commercial
yeah.
thing. At the end of it, when the guy does like the whole parachute bit and all that, like, and through most of the commercial, you can look up and see that's our trust grid of the Pine Box.
No way.
Swear to God.
That's crazy. Crazy times, people. We'll be right back. Not an official sponsor.
Just another top 40 song. I sing about just to be your rock and roll whore. Tell me what you like to hear. I'll beat it in your brains wearing tight leather pants. Don't matter what I say.
Wait.
Was from Detroit.
Yeah.
I basically now spend a quarter of my freaking year in Detroit.
Oh, you gotta hang out with Scarlett. She's the best. Hey, everybody. Eddie will be right back. He's off doing something, I think.
Stuff with things.
Stuff and things. I think Texas shifted.
No, I haven't shifted. I'm just buried in my phone trying to
he's
finish
just buried in
reading
his phone.
the chat.
So that of course was my close personal friend Kate Assaran, a siren. That's how you pronounce it. And
It still doesn't.
He's building a wall of Mountain Dew.
Wall of Mountain Dew.
There you go. Have you seen the pictures of the wall that they're building out in the desert in Saudi Arabia or Dubai? It's this thing. It's 100 kilometers long, and it's a city inside a wall, and the wall's mirrored on either side, so the desert just continues on forever. It's fucking amazing. It's like
Cool.
It's like 30 stories tall. It's going to house like millions and millions of people. They expect
We'll
to have
find
it
out
done.
if it works.
They expect to have it done in like 2050.
Okay.
And it's literally going to be like 100 kilometers long. It's kind of fucking amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
What will be more amazing if it works.
Yeah. Well,
if
you
you know
know-
anything about sand and desert winds, walls are useless. That's why dunes happen.
I don't know.
You get one little spot that like makes the wind shift, and it starts depositing sand there instead.
I don't know.
That's why like the
Still
first South
says,
Pole
still
thing.
says 0 viewers.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
fuck them.
That's why the first South Pole like explorer posts failed. Was like they sat them down and all that, and the snowdrift.
What are you
covered them.
giggling about? What, his Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
His wall of
My wall of Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is just like...
You walked like we passed each other, but I didn't see the four of them. I was like, what?
There are 12. There are 12?
No, you're 12.
Yeah, no, I
You're
knew Shane.
12. You're 12?
I knew Shane was a Detroiter.
Yes.
Not a Detroiter specifically.
Well, he was a skate rat over there.
Yes.
But
no, I didn't know.
He's got a bowl in his backyard. He built a skating bowl in his garage. Like, I don't know. I mean, like the sides are. It's like not much bigger than this room, although in a square. And the middle is just a straight up bowl.
He's wider, but yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
a little bit. Yeah.
that wouldn't be a lot of room to fall.
Yeah. No, you can't
Fuck
get
up
skate lights
fast.
to do the corner in the.
Yeah.
No. He's definitely wider. But yeah.
So, is it soda? Is it strange soda time?
I don't know. Is it strange soda time? I'm on regular soda currently.
Because I mean
Hey,
we're gonna
keep
go
calm down,
we're gonna
regular
run
soda.
we're gonna run long because it's 11:05 now. Theoretically, if this were like a Friday night like back in the day, we'd only have
there'd
like
be
20.
somebody be like lined up on the next slot. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is bad.
It was always like an exciting thing. We're like, oh, someone hasn't picked the next 15 minutes. Keep going. Yeah.
No, that's 10. Also, we'd only be starting at 11:30. This earlier thing is, of course,
Old fogey guy.
that's where I was waiting for. That's what I was saying. What I used to know what it was, and I was with it. But now, what's it is scary and strange. It'll happen to you.
What's the meme? Once you turn 40, there needs to be a bar for the people that are over 40, and I've started to believe in this. At least some, where like the band is there and jamming, but they're not too loud that you can still talk to the person next to you.
That is
the
the thing.
cool thing to do is to leave at 10 o'clock at night, and on your way out the door, they hand you an Advil.
Yo.
And they hand you an Advil and an Ambien. Well, they say,
Someone took that and ran though.
Oh my god!
Someone was
Well,
like,
it's
"Oh, we
like
got
the
it."
meme just keeps it's
Yeah.
going to perpetuate for forever because
Yeah.
it's true and funny.
all right.
Oh man!
Ready? Look away, gentlemen.
Oh, is it time to not see it?
Look away. So no, everyone. Look now. I can't. No, like I said, if you're lucky enough to actually
Oh, I saw
I
the
can't-
color of radiation.
Yeah. Okay. There it is.
I wouldn't call it radiation. I would definitely call that a different yellow.
Maybe a little saltier.
Okay.
Could be a
All
little.
right, if you saw it, great. If not,
It doesn't work when you hit the lamp over your head.
Can we
if-
look?
if you saw it,
That just
great.
went behind me.
It did.
No, not that anybody understands the layout of the room, but you know,
No. Now this, yeah, this,
that was one of his epic fails right there, folks.
oh, dude, just clever. Like, have you? You know, I was gonna say something really terrible. I'm not gonna say.
Dude, I'm here. It can't get any worse.
Oh no, it's
For
bad.
those of you that are watching, how many times have I cursed? Because I honestly don't know. Thank y'all.
All right.
Yes.
So this is the color of well, mine's a little bit light actually. This is the color, I guess, of like, you know, non-expensive urine.
So it looks
Yep,
like
yep, I see that.
like someone took a pee after a snow, you know, and then it melted a little.
This is
It
like
kinda
the-
looks like diluted a little rain dirt.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like the remnants of the bad tequila.
Ah.
What, they came back up tequila? Isn't that how you're supposed to say it?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one. I like that.
Oh, I didn't know it was tequila.
I can't sniff the thing if I'm laughing that hard.
Have you guys seen? I know I sent it to you. Did you see the one of the girl that can't deal with styrofoam?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Oh, yes.
She's mocking us.
She's
now.
mocking, but her
she-
mock is
she does it really good,
amazing.
yeah.
Oh, I think I sent it to you too.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, that might be the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like
All right, I'm going to try and open the...
And she goes, oh, God, that's the funny. Go look it up.
Almost as good as the square hole.
I'll send it to you.
Dude, it's
I've sent you that
best.
one, right?
No, I don't know the square hole.
Oh my God, how have you missed this? All right,
Is it the
let's
girl?
do one,
Okay,
and then
okay,
we're gonna do the
okay.
next.
So let's-
we're all standing here
What's it?
holding the, you know.
Doesn't smell bad. It smells like grapefruit.
No, it's yeah, I was gonna say citrus. I wouldn't say grapefruit, but
I'll tell you what, I've had 2 or 3 that have not been horrible. So
Yeah.
Right.
they're really letting me down.
Sounds like the dude has a nice diet. You know?
I wanna-
He doesn't drink a lot of coffee.
No
he doesn't eat a lot of asparagus.
He's a-
I'm diving. I'm doing it.
pineapple. Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
I thought you said it was supposed to be terrible sodas.
It's supposed to be.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's.
I have
got-
no idea how to properly describe it, folks.
This is
but
gonna-
it's good.
Is it pineapple-y?
I don't know
I
about
would put
that.
it. Yep, I would totally throw some
I don't know about
pineapple at
that, but it has
that
a-
description.
It has. This is going to sound weird. It has a weird texture to it.
It
To
tastes
me,
like flat pineapple.
it is kind of flat, right?
Flat pineapple soda.
Yeah. Like if pineapple and orange got together and had a baby.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, it tastes like a V8, but kind of soda-ish, like one of the orange.
Nah.
No.
There's an
Yeah,
orange V8.
Yeah, we used to get it all the time.
Oh, the splash. Yeah. I remember
the
those.
Splash.
Oh, I
If it
remember. I was
wasn't-
big
if
into
it
the
wasn't
Splash.
So, viscous.
It was
V8
fortified
holds
with
up the
several
whole raw
vitamins.
Texture, so no, I
No,
don't want to
not-
give that
not
image
like,
to
not
the
like
audience
tomato
here.
V8, like when the Splash. Yeah.
All right, what do they have to say on this? Let's see.
Texture.
It ain't that bad.
Texture. Sodas don't normally have texture.
I think I'm getting a film from this. but-
Well, Carl P is sort of greasy and pretty
I'm reading it here too.
in a way when you clean it. I'm sorry. How do you clean Carl's pee? Is that like Gojo, or what do you use on that to get rid of the texture out of Carl's
use one of
pee?
the,
I
like,
just want to know.
first you
need a citrus-based cleaner,
and then a bit of bleach.
You gotta ask the expert.
Orangina.
No.
Yeah, Nurse Jackie. How's it
V8
going?
seltzer. No. No. Look, I
It's not
tasted
terrible.
V8s once and Les, just
Dude,
said no.
Eddie was
Well,
there.
They were like the tomato ones.
No.
Right, no, that was the one
like
that I
those.
tasted when it
That-
first came out. I'm like,
that is-
okay,
nope.
I get the concept. I'll try it once, and I did, and it was just like,
Tomato? No.
nope,
the
never again.
fruit ones. The fruit ones were tasty.
Well, the first
Tomato,
one
I
was
could not.
tomato. Like for years and years and years, the only
I know,
V8
that's
was
what they
tomato.
were known for.
And you were there on our trip down to North Carolina when you were what, like 12 or 10? Yeah, you were like 12. We were going down and we stopped at a Denny's or some shit on our way down to North Carolina, and we were having breakfast. And I was like, you know what? I haven't had a V8 in a long time. I'm gonna have.
Gee, that's what I want right now.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I was in North Carolina.
So
It
I
hit
happen
me.
to have like a bottle of vodka or something.
No, so yes, because that's how I drove. That's how I drove with my children in the
Yes, yes,
car
that's
in
what
the
he did.
blue.
I was thinking about it the
in
other
the
day.
Blue Ridge Mountains.
I was thinking about it the other day. How did you do it?
Well, okay, if you're in the
What?
Blue Ridge Mountains, you had
the
to
three
you
of
had
us
to be
in
drunk.
that minivan.
Oh, I wanted to kill you all. I wanted to drive off of every cliff. But
If you were in the
we're-
Blue Ridge Mountains, being drunk would have made you fit in better, though.
Yeah, fair.
Well, you know, the funny thing about that is you're driving there and it's so pretty. And you're
I
like, you
hate
know what?
you.
I want to take the Blue Ridge Parkway as opposed to the highway.
Oh my gosh, how have I forgotten the name of them? The silver little
Silverfish? I hate those
no,
fuckers.
The silver
And they're not even
squeeze
fish.
boxes that you had punches the juice boxes. The silver ones.
yeah.
though.
Oh, Capri Sun.
Thank
Capri
you.
Sun.
Capri Sun.
It's like a Capri Sun.
It's totally. All right, that's my guess. I'm calling it a Capri Sun with pineapple.
I'm definitely
Yeah, I can see
melon or pineapple.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, let's see.
All
right, what do we
Meanwhile,
got?
they all know it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? I forgot they knew it.
Okay, before you be well, they already know it. Before I show it to you, somebody guessed it.
Did they really?
Somebody said it,
Well,
and you quoted
you
it.
showed them.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Was it?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad.
I love it.
Vodka makes things prettier, says.
even the kitty piddle.
Oh,
I'm in.
so we were. Thank you.
So does Jack.
So when we were, I don't know if you remember, Ed, but we were going down North Carolina. We stopped at the Denny's and we were having breakfast, and I was like, I'm going to have tomato juice, and they brought me the tomato juice. And what I didn't realize was the tomato juice had gone bad. And when you drink tomato juice, or like anything, I drink it. You know me, I drink it like this. I'm like, "Ugh."
Well, tomato.
Right,
Well,
send it.
yeah, for that.
So it went bad, and I took a massive hit of it with all you guys around the table, and it just came right back.
Just for the, trying to get the color to the audience. Just in case anybody thinks that looks like what we just drank. That right there, my fine. Oh, yeah, there you go. Get it further. There you go. There's the soda
It's
they made.
pretty close.
Up a little bit.
It's a little close.
So, what I'm holding is Jack and Mountain Dew. And you all think that I'm nuts.
It's Downton Moo.
I don't remember if we've done
gonna
this
put
on the
some
show or
Jack
not,
with the
but does
kitty piddle.
anybody know what Mountain Dew's original purpose in life was?
A lubricant for automobiles.
cleanser.
Absolutely neither. Not even close. Think
Okay.
about the name.
What?
Mountain Dew.
I don't know.
Nothing? You got no real guess?
Well, no. Well, I'm like, what does a mountain do?
And it's DEW, dew, as in like, you know, the
Do
morning
long-
dew.
Yeah,
right?
the morning dew. So no, what is it? I don't know.
It's made to be a mixer for moonshine.
Oh, of course it is.
Or, I'm sorry, for whiskey.
Yeah,
That's
of course
hence
it
the
is.
name, Mountain Dew. That is literally, it was its original purpose. It was a mixer.
There you go. You learn things.
And if you've never done this, you should.
Kitty piddle.
Yeah, you should.
Kitty piddle. Kitty piddle.
Strip roast off of fountains. All right. So, what happens if you played somebody's video on here?
They shut it down usually.
Oh man. Okay. So you haven't heard
We'll just have to describe
this one goes in the square hole? You have not seen that?
Is it where she has all the different shapes and they and like she was lied to and she puts like the one box and it goes okay the
So it's
circle
a-
goes in the circle
So
and
it's
the
a
half
guy.
moon
So the original one, it's the children's toy, you know, with the star and the. Have you seen the thing?
pineapple orange. Okay, kitty piddle pineapple orange. There you go.
See, I totally. Wow, did I nailed that?
Shut the fuck up.
Which is amazing because normally I never come close to the.
Well,
tasting.
you know what Mountain Dew is? It's orange. You know, Mountain Dew is based off of an orange
So
drink.
the children's toy with like, you know, you put the star into
Radioactive.
the star in there, you know the square peg, the round peg,
Yeah.
you know, all those things, right?
It's in
So
like a yellow box when you're a kid.
That's
Yeah.
the one. That's the one. Okay, so here's this guy, right, doing a video on it, and he's like, "So everybody, this is a square. Can you guess which one hole this
yes,
goes
I
in?"
have.
This goes in the square hole. That's right. And there's this gal who's actually only like from just outside of Philly in Jersey. Tired Actor was her name or whatever on her handle on TikTok. Duetting this, and it's just like you can watch the PTSD build in her face. She nailed the duet. And so he grabs the next thing. He's like, "How about this smaller rectangle? Does anybody see a spot where that goes?" Yeah, that goes in the square hole too. How about this circle? Can anybody see a hole that the circle
hole.
goes into?
It goes in
Meanwhile,
the
she's
circle
over
hole.
here going,
It
the
goes
circle.
in the
It goes in the
circle
circle.
hole.
The circle goes in the circle. He's like,
and she
that's
keeps
right.
getting- and she's-
It goes
yeah.
in the square hole. Tink. And it goes through every shape. How about this arch? Bam, square hole. And you just see her go at the end. Oh, it's freaking hysterical.
I've seen
But yeah,
that.
square hole.
She gets so mad by the end of it. Maybe not mad, just upset.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, you can like see, like she nailed the portrayal of PTSD. It was fantastic.
So there you go. Orange pineapple, kitty piddle. Who knew?
Who knew?
It ain't bad with Jack.
Who knew? No, it probably is.
Oh, did you mix Jack and Kitty Fiddle? Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Man, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah.
Clip just that part. Did you miss?
Fuck the whole show. Just get that spot. Oh, you got Kitty Piddle and Jack together. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Done. We're good. See you later.
and that's.
Out.
Give me a fucking.
Good night, media.
On that note,
Do we need more?
Thanks for that.
We need more meth or less for that?
I don't know. And what are you supposed to cut that with?
Unknown.
Jeez. Okay.
a knife.
A NyQuil.
A knife. No. Definitely not.
What are you up to these days, Ed?
Uh,
What's your big clients that you can talk about?
I mean.
Oh, why were you in town today? Tell them why you went.
it-
Oh, how was your sandwich?
It was delicious.
Yo, you
I mean,
would
it was
fucking
delicious.
tell him about. You would fucking dig this. It's a what, a cooker or what do they call them? Like a smoker. He's got
smoker.
one of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things, and smoke is pouring out of it.
Okay.
And they were making what? What'd you have?
He's got I had a hot Italian sausage sandwich, and he like hand grounds the sausage himself. I mean, he does the
Nice.
he's not like sitting there going.
Yeah, right.
But
But he's got his own grinder, his own mixer.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
He's doing all that. Racks, ribs. What else he have? Like chicken leg quarters, pulled pork, whole bunch of stuff. But it's Bark and Dog Garden Patio. When they were doing outdoor dining, stuff was going crazy behind the media real estate building.
Right.
Now it's cold. They're not doing that as much, but they're doing other stuff, and we're figuring out how to make it work. It's really
Yeah, you
tasty,
took that
though.
one. You took that one
That
really cool.
sandwich.
You took that one really cool picture of him doing the cooking the stuff, like with all the smoke behind him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he was
No.
on a volcano or some shit. It was really
I'm
cool.
with you, Melissa.
Damn,
It totally
yeah,
needs to go on the
great
board. But he has to fix the board.
What? Yeah, I got to fix the board. I've been lazy. It doesn't seem to.
Yeah. Now, keep poking at it. It doesn't do anything now. Oh, no, there you go.
But God damn, boy. That's
That one
proper.
works
That
appropriately.
one appropriately works. I really need to redo the board. And also, I need to do a whole opening montage. We talked about that
yeah,
because
yeah.
the car's been repainted and there's more places that I
true.
want to
Yeah.
do, but we just need a day to film it.
Well, you can only add on to the montage. You cannot, by what's left of tradition of this show, you can't get rid of the montage. It's like the one thing that you haven't changed.
There's the well,
I feel like if you kept like the beginning of each clip
That's
and
something
then
you can add on
blended
to it or
into
whatever,
the
you know?
second one, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure I follow.
So you have all these like clips, right? Mm-hmm. You know where you were standing when it was filmed, or whoever was standing there was standing when they filmed it, right? So it starts in the old, and then you have it fade in.
Right. You
to the
literally you go
present.
film it again, and you literally have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fade
it fades
transition
into the
everyone in
present.
the middle of it,
Yeah.
Oh, that
yeah.
sounds wonderful.
but keep the
Yeah.
same
I
base
don't
audio.
change. I don't fix broken buttons on an effects thing, you fucks.
Yeah,
But this is video editing. It's so much more
matters.
not exciting.
For the love of Jeebus.
But yeah. Speaking of fixing and whatnots,
Oh,
I get started on Christmas. I am now officially Mr. Christmas.
Mr. Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay.
Bring
Send
me
you
a
some
beer.
coal? Oh,
Remember that one? Do you remember that one Christmas where we built all that shit in the parking lot down in Delaware?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they were like, "We're gonna do stuff next year," and it was like,
And then they didn't.
And then they never did. Because
And then the other one that I do of that
Yeah.
is now also literally it went away this year, sadly. The one that was down at the beach.
oh really?
Yeah, there was another drive-through that was down at the beach for forever, but it was a nonprofit thing, yada yada as well. But basically they couldn't It's a sad,
That
it's
was
a
20,
sad story, but
that
they're
was
gone.
2020. That was because I'm trying to remember when that was.
Well,
'cause-
then that was, yes.
I mean, the one that we did down in Wilmington, because I think I showed you pictures of it. I didn't take you there, but it was you drive your car in, and we did like
Oh, yeah.
20, like maybe 20 or 26, like like reindeer and trains, of course, and like angels and all sorts of
26.
shit.
God, I wish it was only 26.
Well, not including the trees. So there were so many fucking trees.
no, I had 50,
Get the fuck out. We did 50?
56 displays.
No, the one
Oh,
down
yeah.
in Wilmington at the riverfront.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
Wow. Okay. No. It felt like it took a long time putting them together. I'll tell you
Oh, it
that.
did. It sure did. But no, I start decorating the train. I start decorating. Well, so I still decorate the riverfront. It's just no longer like a drive-through. Now it's like the whole river walk,
Nice.
and it's it's cool because it's free, so anybody can just go down there and spend the evening and do their thing, whatever. But yeah. So yeah, Monday I start doing that, and I start doing the trains tomorrow, and Christmas is upon
Choo
us.
choo. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do for Christmas. I don't know what we're going to do for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What do you guys do for Thanksgiving? You go to your brother's house?
Doing
Yeah,
blind.
so Jen and I host Thanksgiving. We just do it at Chris's house because he's got a bigger dining room and
Nice.
yada yada yada. So
Cool.
also there's far less steps to get into his house as opposed to our house.
You do have a lot of steps.
sure do.
You
Couple
have.
two tree. 14.
Oh, yeah. I was just counting in my brain. I didn't think it was that many, but
Yep.
plus you're on top of a hill. Besides that, like from the road to your door is probably a lot. It's a lot. Like if you were to fall,
You want to try a number?
if you were to
bit
fall,
of a
at,
hike.
if you were to fall at the
Yeah.
top of his driveway, you'd still be falling like the next day.
Yeah.
It's long.
I mean that's
dude.
bad, but yeah. No, I have 56 feet of elevation from the road to my front door, which is not the highest point of my property.
Yeah.
Now you got that little bit in the back, like that
Yeah,
rolls up the
there's
hill.
still like another 15 feet up there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Little cat.
Thought I heard a cat.
You did. Is he downstairs?
He might be.
Really?
Yeah, he goes all over the place. That thing. I don't know what I did with my box of questions. I used to have those cool
Oh
box of
yeah,
questions.
your little
but,
card thing.
But when I move things around, it might have gotten.
I see
misplaced.
glitter, but I don't know what that's for.
That's titty sprinkles.
Ah, yes, titty sprinkles.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
No, I've found your jar of
Titty
titty sprinkles before, Dad.
Titty sprinkles.
Do you remember? I was joking with people. Do you remember like Jessie would come home with glitter on her face sometimes because they were working on a project in kindergarten? He knows where this is going. And your mom would get so mad at me because I'd be like, "Aw, Jessie, come here. You got some stripper dust on you." And your mom would get, and if your mom got mad, it just made me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, know how to piss her off even more now.
Yeah, file that one away in the
A
thing.
little stripper dust on you, sweetie. Mm-hmm. Oh God! She got so mad.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Glitter is the devil. It really is.
But it stays forever.
Yep.
Isn't that
It's
what-
worse than sand.
Ah, sand.
I mean, that's why strip clubs do it. They mark you for life. They tattoo you. You just didn't know it yet.
Oh my god.
What? They do what now? Get a brother, get a table dance.
Only if you want to get marked.
You're gonna be getting married, and then like a gust of wind is gonna come by and run
It doesn't matter.
straight
And that shit will
into
stay with you
glitter.
forever.
Yep. Done.
Where does that come from? I don't know. Like 200 years ago, I was at a thing. Okay, it just hasn't gotten off yet.
Stays. Shit.
I mean, aside from the
haven't
environmental and all
showered
the yada yada, but the honest to god thing of freaking glitter is, it's like the worst thing in the world to ever get anywhere near your eyes.
Really?
Oh my god.
It is
I never even
worse.
thought about
It is actually, it's literally actually worse than glass
What?
in your eye. Yes, it would be safer and better for you to take a single pane glass, smash it, and throw it
Put
at
the whole
your
pane of
eyes,
glass in your
then
eye.
and throw the shards at your eyes, than to
You're right.
to put
You've got the youngest eyes.
fucking titty sprinkles in your eyes.
So what's our question for the night?
Aside from any family, friends, or pets, what would the most difficult thing for you to give up, what would be the most difficult thing for you to give up in your life? Beyond family, friends, or pets.
Can I guess yours?
I already know what my answer is. Still fun. Yeah.
Are you holding it?
No.
I would say it would be really tough. The toughest thing for you to give up would be your phone. Aside from family and pets and stuff, it's not your phone.
No. And I've managed to do it.
Oh, it's smoking.
Smoking.
Smoking. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Thanksgiving Day will be 1 year.
That's amazing. and that, my friends, is when people give up smoking. Like the guys that go, "Hey, by the way, I'm quitting smoking. Hey, I'm quitting.
I'm
smoking.
gonna do it. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
quitting. No, you're full of shit. When the question is reversed, when you're like, "Hey, I haven't seen you smoke for a while," and they go, "I haven't smoked for,"
I haven't done that in like 6 months.
you're like, "Holy fuck!" Those are the guys.
Nope. Doesn't mean I don't
what's
think about having a
something-
cigarette all the time, but you know.
No, there's plenty of things I want.
How about you, Eddie? What do you got to give up? What's the worst thing?
So if
what
it's give
can't
up-
you give up? Is I think is what they're saying. It's like something that you just can't give up.
Well, look, that's what I was wondering. So, like, yes, say
Water.
smoking weed. It's like I
Smoking weed.
Like that'd be kind of rough to stop.
Smoke-
but
just
like,
by smoke-
say I couldn't play guitar for the rest of my life, that would fucking suck.
Wait, what?
You know, like if you had to get like something you, what would be the most
Yeah, but
difficult thing to give up?
that's something
what
that
I'm
you
wondering by the
truly
question.
enjoy. I mean, I suppose it's valid in the
but
answer. but-
that's why I was wondering if it's like give up like that,
right.
where it's like give up something that's like,
Oh,
like,
no,
I
you
drink
don't.
too much.
You
or
don't
I smoke
understand.
too
I
much.
love smoking,
Yeah, no, but still,
and I'm not talking about weed.
oh, I am. I don't know.
Alexa, set porch to red. Is this one of the?
It does.
It gets too dark though. Oh, the main one's still on. Alexa, set porch to white. There it goes.
You're a dick.
What?
You just did that to everybody watching too.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Although they don't have lights that do that. I could. Everyone watching, could say, well, they're probably watching on their phones. It's not going to be loud enough for me to go, Alexa, play a fart. What the fuck? It always does that. I wanted to play. Alexa, volume 9.
No, what is this shit?
Alexa, play a fart.
Oh, look, we have one viewer. Oh, wait, now there's 0 again.
Alexa,
Carl's getting up
play
early.
a fart. There you go.
All right. Once again.
Try asking me for a random extreme fart.
Alexa, play a random extreme fart.
All right. I want to know. Hold on. I have not caught up on the chat. Carl.
That was the longest fart in the world won. Try asking me for a silent fart.
What's
Say
The
random.
fact one. It's
Random.
already been.
Is that verified by Guinness? That was the longest fart.
That was a quick toilet one. Try asking me for a smelly fart. Or say random.
random?
We've still got the clapper. All right, you. Yeah, so there's a guy I follow on TikTok,
Alexa,
Nicholas-
stop.
Hear it?
Nicholas Caprio. He's a producer and this, that, the other.
What? Alexa, stop. Jesus, I just wanted to fart.
Right?
What?
So he goes live. You know, it's Sunday story baking time with Nicholas. Whatever, he likes to bake cookies, and so he friggin' bakes 3 batches of cookies. And he does the whole full-blown prep. Like, he's got, like, you know, Tupperware totes with stickers on top, you know, add 1 egg and 1, you know, anyways. And he uses his Alexa. Ah, crap it, I said, sorry.
That's okay.
But he literally changes the name of his ALXEAA, or whatever. I totally just, that, you know what I mean. He changes the name of it to computer.
Okay.
See,
So
I
it's-
want that. I can't seem to get that to work here.
So
I'd love it to do that.
it'll literally be like computer. Or
Yeah,
stuff,
it's like,
whatever. So
it's
that
like
he
Star
wasn't
Trek.
because he was fucking with his audience. Like, I don't remember how many followers he really has, but there was like 3,000 people tuned in to just watch him bake cookies and shit. And all of a sudden, everyone in the chat lights up like freaking meltdown. TikTok. Don't say Alexa.
It does. Because sometimes I'll watch the show when I do this, and it'll pick up instantly what I
It's
said.
like, I guess if you have an Alexa in your family, do you just, like, I guess you swap to computer.
No, I don't have it.
No, just in general, I'm saying.
Right.
But no,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're saying if you have a literal,
Like-
there's a person in your family with that name, you're like you change
Oh yeah,
it to,
you can. Yeah,
you change
you
it to
can pick
Gladys.
the name of her too.
No,
as far as I know, whatever you
I
want.
would love to change it to Gladys. I want Gladys real bad. I want a little old lady going, well, fuck off.
Google search engage.
So your sandwich is pretty yummy from over at the place, huh?
Oh, it was quite tasty.
I don't know why
you changed
I don't know why I'm pretending that I can read this. I can't without my glasses.
Changing the wake-up name of your ALEXA
EXA.
product is
She
very
can spell,
easy
by the way.
and can be done either using the app or online.
Oh, there you
Blah
go.
blah blah. Yeah, it's not hard.
All right.
Come on, man. Google. You can Google everything. All of human knowledge is now in Google, as far as I know,
Let's.
except for like the nuclear launch code or whatever.
Well, I mean,
But is that
I
really
don't-
knowledge?
Well, I don't
Even
want
knowledge
everyone.
about the nuclear launch codes.
Yeah, I don't want everyone to have that.
Well, there's that. But yeah, there's an honest to God reality check that all of human history's knowledge is now contained in the internet.
I read.
Not specifically Google, but the internet.
When was it? Was it just like a decade ago or something? It was not tremendously long ago when digital took over like books, like it outstripped books,
Sure.
which makes sense now. But when it was
when it
first
first
said,
started,
it was just
yeah.
like whoa.
Kindle? What's that?
Whoa,
Why am I going to spend
this is really
$500
crazy.
on that?
So there's more like digital than books. Because I remember back in the day, like in like the late '90s, there were no landlines in Tokyo. It's like they only use cell phones. And I'm like, that's insane. How in the and he
Really,
was
the
like,
90s, so they were already at.
yeah, they were hitting it like
Not the
early
2000s?
aughts. I think it was the early. Yeah, Google that fuck. I think it's the late nine. I think it was '99 or 2001. Let's find out. But I was like, how in the world do they not have landlines?
When did Tokyo get rid of landlines?
Here we go. Still waiting.
Yes, whatever. That's what I meant. That's what I said. Not the end of payphones. Does Japan have landlines? Are landlines? Tokyo faces 6.8 billion bill to get rid of ugly cable. Nope.
Still looking.
Why are landlines not in use
stay
in
with
most
us.
countries anymore?
Just stay with us.
It's all right.
I think I have to
It'll all
reprogram
be
this.
okay.
3 hours later.
I used to have that.
It's
one.
still okay.
What will happen to landlines
We'll
in
be fine.
2025? Wikipedia, landline. Okay, the answer's not coming rapidly. We're moving on.
Moving on. Besides, Lisa will look it up.
Chat, find foot
Right,
for us.
Lisa, find that out for us.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
We got stuff. I don't know. We got questions to answer. Pick
Also,
another one,
Lisa,
kid.
I have not verified the scrolling, the scroll bar in a while. Have you? I usually call him out on
Oh,
that.
look! I changed it.
I know that you changed it, but I haven't verified.
I think
in a while.
I think it literally says something about you in it. It's like text your
No,
big
it stopped.
poopy
It
head.
stopped doing that for a while ago now.
I put it as the open mics for like I think when like
Yeah,
Frank
you did-
listed
yeah.
the open mics, but eventually I just
That was
like,
about the last time I looked at it.
yeah. Well, I used to try and put
You stopped doing a lot of the things, man. This show is slacking. It is just
Totally.
hitting the sewer.
totally slacking. I was like I literally have no guests and like Tex and my son have to come in and
You
save
went
my
to
ass.
food talk before like I even came in, so you were already in food talk like within the first 10 minutes of the show.
What are you giggling about? Did you find a question? Oh, he's
No,
just
they're
about
terrible.
He's a piece of shit.
These questions suck.
These questions
These
suck.
questions
These-
suck.
These questions suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching. I think I was just telling you about this when we ran into each other today. I was watching this game show. It's a British game show with Jimmy Carr. He's this crazy comedian who not crazy actually. He's very 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 clever. But they have a game on it that I want to try a version of, and it's basically, do you have the carrot? And it's 2 boxes.
She's muttering to herself. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat.
Well, that's okay. And basically, it's 2 boxes, and it's like you and me, and there's 2 boxes, and one of the boxes has a carrot, and the other one doesn't. And like I'm here on this side, and I open up my box, and you want to have the box with the carrot. Have you seen this?
I've seen this clip.
It's
I guess it's
and
the
the
whole
guy
show,
gets
but
fucked twice, and he's so pissed off. So he's like, "You have a box, and I have a box, and one of the boxes has a carrot, and to win the game, you
you
want
want the carrot. So it doesn't matter if you have it now or if you don't. And the other guy gets to choose
Well, the one guy,
if he trades boxes or keeps the box.
so
that he
you
has.
don't open it from his position from right to left, from left to right. Excuse me. So I open the box and I go, and I can look and see if I
gets
have
to
the
see
carrot
it.
or not, and then I close it, and then
he gets to speak.
and then he says, "Do you have the carrot?" And I was like, "No, I do not," or "Yes, I do," and I have to try and convince you because
To either trade or not trade boxes.
Yes.
So that he gets the carrot.
So I make you trade. Think of like the Princess Bride, kind of like
What
you
the
know.
hell?
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen. No.
No, it's really funny. It's really funny because now you're like, do I? Okay, like,
It's Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
With,
with
a
a carrot,
twist.
Yeah.
and a carrot. So you have to
so
try and
weird.
guess it, and it sounds simple and stupid, but it's funny as fuck. I'm really tempted to
And
try
it's
a
literally,
version
it's
of it.
like, so you
Do you
take
have the
off and you're
carrot?
like, oh crap, I need that box.
Yeah, I want that one. No,
Oh
I
shit.
don't. I want am I saying? Yeah.
It's just intuition
So, like, that's-
and then second guessing.
So that's my response to you. Now you have to decide whether you trade. Like
Exactly.
I mean, that
crap.
that-
I want the other. I want this box.
Did you see what
Yeah.
he did on the end when he's like, did you have it? He goes, yeah, yes, I do have it. It's like that. No, you don't.
And they managed to make this into riveting, like 30-minute long television, which is really
Wow.
only
Well, that's
18
Jimmy
minutes
Carr.
because
Jimmy Carr's funny as funny as hell.
I say riveting, but no. I tell you what's fucking hysterical now.
What's that?
Family Feud.
Dude, he is funny and dirty.
The appropriate level of dirty.
That's just. Although I was watching an old Family Feud the other day, and Richard Dawson, he was the original host of Family
Yeah,
Feud
okay.
back in the '70s. I'll tell you what, every woman that came on that show, he just groped the shit out of her. Like he was always like, he'd put his arms around her and he'd kiss every single woman that got on that show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's there's some things about the '70s, man. It was kind of a rapey time. What do you got? Any interesting questions?
It doesn't matter. Pick one up at random.
If you had to spend a summer working at one of the national parks, which would it be?
Oh, this is
Oh
a
my
good one. This is a
God.
good one for
I mean-
Tex. His head's gonna fucking explode.
I only get one, right?
Yeah.
But a summer?
Yep.
I'll tell you what.
Or historic sites, national parks or historic.
Okay.
Oh my God, you can't make it worse.
Well, he does that. Because I got one. I forget the name of the town, but there is a town in somewhere in Montana. It's a ghost town, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a guy. There's like one dude that like is the caretaker for the whole town, and he
official
stays there.
population one, yes.
And he stays there. Well, they come in. People come in during the day to see it, but it's like
droves.
it's pristine. It's a pristine ghost town, but there's no one there at night except him and all the ghosts. And he's there all. But I think you sign up for a year or half a year
Whatever
or
they-
until
yeah.
you go batshit.
Yeah, right.
And I think that'd be kind of cool for a summer. Might be boring as
Yeah.
shit, but it might be scary as fuck.
That's right. I
too.
was literally watching a video on the offshoot, but not get $1 million a year. All you got to do is stay on this lighthouse,
lighthouse.
for 365 days. I'm
You
sitting
and,
there going,
and you've got internet.
I can do this.
You've
Yeah,
got internet
please.
and you have all the food you want, and you've got several rooms on the lighthouse. But it
Right.
is in the middle of a harbor. You have to turn on a light for a boat once every other day or some shit.
Not like 2 hours a night. I think was the quote.
What, is that it? I forget what it was, but
Yeah, if I got Wi-Fi and it's fast enough.
That's what I'm saying. I've got all the things.
and at the end of it, you're like, whomp, here's a briefcase full of coins.
gotta go.
You know what? I like it on the lighthouse. I'm gonna stay.
Can I do
I
another
mean, you
year?
can.
No, afterwards.
Can I do another year? Can I just what's it like out there? There's a fourth network. What?
Like, all right, going back though. God, I don't know if would it be Grand Canyon or would it be Big Sky? I mean, like Yellowstone and like all of those are they're amazing.
Oh,
Like,
Big Sky,
I
Montana?
cannot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like so underrated that people don't know. Like, God, what
It's
park
so
would I really?
fucking big too.
All of them, every one of the national parks. Like that's a bucket list thing that I have no idea how I'm going to accomplish it, but I'm going to.
Oh, you want to do like get the patches?
I'm gonna
like,
do.
all the
I'm gonna
parks.
go. I don't care about getting the patches.
Well,
I care
you know-
about
you know what I
going
mean.
to every
Yeah.
national park, man.
I'll tell you what I want to do eventually, and I know you've probably done it, and you and I have talked about it. Is I'd love to drive. I'd love to drive across the states before I croak, at least just once, just like cruise. All no desire.
You don't want to. No, I've done it. You don't want to.
It's boring as shit.
Very much.
Oh,
You have any idea how?
Yeah, if anything,
hard?
do that train. Like,
Yes.
the train
dude,
that
the
goes
train
across.
looks friggin' awesome.
Yeah, no.
Did you see the guys
Most of
film?
the train
then,
does
like-
national parks. That's how I'm going to start the thing.
And then like rock a U-Haul like on the way back, so you're not paying like normal.
Did you
rental
see the
rates.
guys that filmed Bigfoot from the train? They were on like the sky, what is it they call?
Whatever you're talking about now.
So they're coming back from like California, and it's one of those the train cars. You know all the train cars, the ones that have the side that's all glass, and you can a viewing
The
car.
dome cars.
Oh yeah.
And you can look at, and they're looking at the
there's
side of the
viewing
hill,
cars.
and the guy's got his phone. He goes,
Oh, yeah.
"What the fuck is that?" And it's Bigfoot taking a shit on the side of Sasquatch is popping a squat.
You know that there's people that literally are like, okay, the Rocky Mountain Mountaineer is coming by.
He's
I'm
like-
gonna go pull
he's
out
like,
my costume and
and he-
go stand there. And
It was part
get off
of
the
it was
train.
Takes
part
out
of
a
the hike.
newspaper.
It was part of a Sasquatch themed hike, apparently. It was a
Wait,
trek.
what?
It was a trek that people
I would
had
totally
made.
believe this.
Yeah, it was a
Totally
Sasquatch
believe it.
themed like trek that people apparently did. Like he get all dressed up and.
Are you?
yeah.
I don't know. Are you serious? I don't-
That's what I read. I could
Oh
have
my
read
God.
the
I have
wrong
no reason
thing.
to not
Because the
believe
video
that.
of it's amazing.
I
You're
kinda-
like, dude, he's taking a
I
Sasquatch.
know, and he's kind of a taller dude too, because he's like, but I think
He's
he's just
squatting.
in character.
Sasquatch.
It's just he's in
Squat.
character because he's really swinging into it.
That's fucking great.
He's like, wow, that looks real. What's it? Oh.
Wait a minute. But wait, there's more. If you
Yeah,
act now,
Do
we'll
you
throw
believe
in
in stuff like-
Sasquatch and Bigfoot.
Do you believe in stuff like that? Do you believe in Sasquatch?
I mean,
Do you think it's
I guess
possible?
not. Yes, scientifically, do I believe that there's some random missing link that, whatever the hell?
He's probably shaped.
Do I
his
believe
finger.
that we truly haven't found it by now? No.
And then you think that's although there are places like in Big Sky, there are places in Montana where people have never set
Never been
foot,
to, yes.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
amazing when you consider that
What?
humans came over on the land. But there's places in this country.
Yes, that are still unexplored.
It's still unexplored. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
What about Loch Ness Monster? I would love the Loch Ness Monster to exist. I don't think it does. I think it's not. I don't think it's a plesiosaur. I think it's a sturgeon. I think it's a big fuck sturgeon that they see once in a while.
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would love a plesiosaur.
Yeah, I mean,
a weird
it
one.
exists as a something, but not as the Loch Ness Monster as described and pictured in medieval times of, oh my god, it tipped over my boat and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, what park would you go to, kid?
Yeah, wait a minute, yeah.
Oh, I'm not really sure. Like,
You got all the goods for it. You got all the
I
stuff,
know,
and
I've
like,
got them all. But
a lot of it's
that's
in
what
my
I'm
garage.
saying. Like, how are you able to pick one? Like,
I'm not. I
I
had
want
to
to do
just
the
stab at it.
Northwest. I want to do something in the Northwest. Honestly,
Right.
Not sure which though.
Right on.
okay, that's cool.
I mean, pull the opposite. Go to Mount Washington in Northeastern.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do it in the wintertime.
Yeah,
It's great.
Well, hit me with what is it?
I was
Those,
gonna say that sounds cold.
those Firewatch towers.
This is too fucking cold.
Those things, like doing one.
Oh,
of
dude, that
those,
stuff's awesome.
Like, yeah,
Love that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Firewatch towers.
Yep.
Whatever,
Oh.
you can sign up to do that shit, and you're just out there kind of on your own.
Well, it's not
That
just sign
sounds
up.
like-
There's actually a good bit of training to do that.
Well, yeah, but I
But
mean, you kind of. I assume you have to sign up. They don't just throw you into training.
Right. No, you actually
Yeah.
you have to be qualified, and typically, so it's a cream of the crop thing.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I want to just go do that job.
What the fuck was that? Was that a phone
That was a text message.
Ah!
Did I get the kids second dinner? Not yet.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, I gotta fix all these. But
Yeah. Once again, your labeling sucks.
I know. What, dude?
But at least you found another one that works now.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
4.
Wow.
I don't know why they all broke all of a sudden.
I got 4.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Shut the fuck up.
You fucking fuck.
Fuck you, you fucking fuck. So where are you off to next, Tex? You probably told me that you're getting ready for Christmas, but where are
Christmas.
you going?
No, Christmas is next. Like Christmas is my next 4 weeks.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. For all of you that are so anti-decorate and all that, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
I
he
will
literally
start my
came
day-
over my house and vomited Christmas on me one year. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not decorating. And him and Genevieve were like, the fuck you
Fuck it,
aren't.
Now watch this.
They literally brought over boxes of shit
Yeah.
and built
You
a
have
tree.
no idea how much I still have.
I was like, "Hey."
Yeah, no, I get up in the morning.
Half of it.
I go to work where I pull an 8-hour shift decorating.
Jesus.
And then I leave there. I eat dinner on my way over to the railroad, where I will decorate for the next 5 to 6 hours. Somewhere around midnight, I typically get home between 11 and midnight. Where I then do paperwork and whatever else has to get done, take out the trash and just deal the house. We get up and we do it again, and I do that pretty much for a month starting tomorrow.
Sounds festive.
Doesn't it though? So all of you that bitch about putting up 2 strands on your bushes can go yourselves.
Wait.
Well, Eddie knows
This
that
is
we
a
used
public
to.
service announcement brought to you by.
Well, Eddie can tell you that he would come over here every year for what, like maybe 20 years or something,
Yeah.
and we would dig up all of grandma's
All the
stuff,
ballerinas,
and
and
then
such,
we would
grandmas.
just hang up. We would just Christmasify grandma's house for her,
Right.
which in the beginning was kind of fun for him. But after a while, after a couple of years, it was like, hey, we're going over to decorate grandma's on Thursday. It was like,
Hey, have fun.
Yeah, see ya.
yeah, have fun. I'm gonna go out and I don't know,
Oh, my
not
phone's
do
off.
that.
Well, that's the other.
My phone's off.
Yeah, that's the other part. Is I still have to decorate my house. I decorate mom's house. Well, not this year because Dad hasn't moved back in yet. He's very close, by the way. But yeah, it usually helped my brother for a night or a couple of whatever, and this guy and that guy and yeah. So,
Wow.
inevitably.
I don't know. I don't know how much decorating I'm going to do this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to bring up every single box we have, and it's going to be so Christmas. My heart will
I'm gonna
grow.
puke Christmas. It's gonna be amazing.
My heart will grow 3 times that day, which apparently will give you a heart attack, and you'll need
but
valve
that's
surgery.
okay because you will have spread so much Christmas cheer.
Yeah, that sounds so much fun.
Best Christmas cheer ever.
I don't know why I can pretend.
Pull
that's
another
what it
one.
is. Suppose that instead of having a name, what the fuck is this? You had a letter, and people would always refer to you as that letter.
T.
Fuck off. What letter of the alphabet would you want to take the place of your name? I mean, anyone would say like the letter of
Their
their first
initial.
name, like
Yeah,
T or
probably.
C or E. Yo, I met.
Can I be Q?
I mean,
That'd be kind of cool.
I was gonna say like W could be interesting just because.
I read a thing. A kid, and I remember you used to do this. You used to do this shit to me all the time when you were little. A kid was asking his dad, "Hey, Dad, does W begin with the letter D?" And his dad was like, he vapor locked on him. He went, what? W. He's like, oh my god.
W. Does it start with a D?
I told you what you did to me. I was wrapping Christmas presents with your mom, and we got high, and somehow you woke up or something, and you came downstairs, and I was, hey, go, you got to lay back down. So I laid back down with you for a little bit, because you were like, hey, Dad, does God wear a cape? And I'm like, I don't know. He might, I guess. Wow.
High five
I
you
always-
for not doing it. Yeah.
I always thought I guess he does. Oh, he was full. Do you remember? Check this one out. This is the best. This is one of your best ones. That he goes, yo, Dad. I go, what's up? He goes, I know why it's called a donut. And I go, why? He goes, well, think of like a nut and a bolt. It's a nut made of dough. And I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can totally see you being stoned and just losing.
I was like, holy
losing
shit,
brain
man,
guts
that's
on that.
amazing. I gotta go tell everyone.
Everyone, you guys gotta hear this, man. Dude.
But hands down, the best one he ever did. You were in Downingtown when you did this one. You were standing at the. Do you know this one? You were standing at the refrigerator. You were like 2. You were 2 years old. You were like this tall, standing at the fridge.
Well, this wasn't a question.
No,
This wasn't a good question.
No,
The
this
others-
is horrible.
the others
This is
were-
nightmare fuel.
Yeah, the others, yeah.
This is just nightmare fuel. So he's standing at the refrigerator. He's like 2 years old. 2 years old. Little fucker can talk, and he's like,
I don't remember the story.
And he's
I did
opened up,
that.
and he's like what you do when you open a refrigerator. You don't know what you want. You're kind of scanning it, and you're like, what do I think? I don't know. And he's standing at the fridge, and he's like, kind of like, like looking off in the distance. And he goes, he's looking into the refrigerator. He goes, Dad,
I know what I want to do when I grow up. And I'm like, he's like 2. I'm like, race car driver, astronaut, fireman.
Right, fireman, yeah.
And I go, and I'm going to do it on the camera. He goes, I know what I'm going to do when I grow up. And I go, what's that, Ed? He's like, I'm going to kill you. And I go, you really did it. You fucking Damien piece of shit. You really, it's all for you, Damien. Oh my God. I was like, hey, let's have more kids.
They'll protect you.
Christmas brown tree with the Charlie Brown tree with one ball. Yes, I totally had the Charlie Brown tree, just in case anybody didn't catch that.
Oh, that was hysterical.
So look, whatever you do to decorate, I'm seeing all the naysaying in the comments a little bit here. As I'm trying to scan through them and I'm failing miserably. But
since this one is telling us we
decorate.
only have 1 viewer, how many viewers does it say that we have over there?
9.
That's great. I'll take that.
Which
'cause
I would totally believe,
It
given the
builds
chat
up
right
over
now.
it builds up over the week a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, I got to revamp everything. You're right. I've been lazy. I gotta pick up the speed and get it.
I mean, I'm not saying that everyone has to go to my level is ridiculous. Like I get
You are 11 at everything you do.
But
Didn't argue.
Go do something.
Didn't argue.
No, not at all.
No. And I was good for a while. We had like what's in the box and strange sodas and
Yeah,
other
you keep
things.
burning out, and then you have to have a new thing.
Yeah, a
Your
little bit.
dopamine hasn't been fulfilled, so I got to go. What's
never
what's
will.
next? What's next?
What are we building?
Shake every camera, you
I
bitch.
did. Just to put with you.
And there was an earthquake. Do you remember when there was an
Oh,
earthquake
yeah.
over at Longwood?
Nobody
and I was-
believed us.
Well, I was up on one of the towers, and granted they weren't that tall, but they were like what 20 footers.
They were 20, yeah.
So I'm up on the hanging a chain motor, and I'm just like, oh, it's really raw. I'm really not being.
It's vibrating.
Yeah, it's
I
vibrating.
forget what you said.
I
Something
forget.
like that.
And everyone else is like, oh my God. I'm like, why is everyone running?
It wasn't that bad. They weren't
Nah.
running, but But yeah. No, it's okay. Well, you go, oh my God. Maybe I was 10. I have no idea how way back in my childhood. And I was home. I was homesick. And I was on the phone with Mom. And Mom and Dad had gone square dancing because they went square dancing every Saturday night. That was the thing or whatever.
Hey man, they teach you in grade school. You got to go do it.
Well, yeah, that's actually how Mom and Dad met.
Really? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So anyways, but so I'm on the phone with Mom. I don't remember why, and she has this this bird thing, like suction cup to the glass, and like in the bird was like jewels, fake jewels, but jewels or whatever. And literally, I'm like, Mom, the house is shaking, and I'm staring out the window. I'm like, what the fuck? And the bird, the little jewel and everything was like vibrating inside. I'm like, Mom, the house is shaking. Like, it's an earthquake. She's like, no, we don't have, and she was, I forget, McKenna's Church Road. I literally forget the church, but anyways, she's like, you're nuts. Wow, you really are sick. Maybe you should lay down. And I'm just like, no, Mom, I'm telling you, the house is vibrating. And, it wasn't until like 2 weeks later, she's like, okay, so yeah, you weren't nuts. There actually was like a little earthquake. And I'm like, see?
We had one here. We had one in eastern Pennsylvania, I think in 71 or 70, and it woke up my dad, but not Mom. And Dad thought it was a truck,
Right.
Because we lived on State Road, which is like not a highway, but a pretty fucking
Yeah, you
busy
get
road.
some good traffic. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
he
feel
was
it
just like,
vibrate.
he's like, huh? That's pretty. Because it went on for like a minute or two. He's like, that's a big fucking truck.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Is it a train? Wait, there's not a train that goes through.
Well, that was a real light sleeper. I told you that.
Yeah,
Like Uncle Dick came into the house once, and he because Uncle Dick had a key, he could just come into the house. But Dad was on the couch, and Uncle Dick came in and closed the door, but he didn't let anyone
Yeah.
know that he was coming. I told you
He
this
had him
one,
up
right?
against the wall, right?
Yeah, and Dad picked him up by the neck, asleep. Dad was
right.
asleep, and picked him up by the neck and held him up against the door. And he's like, Uncle Eddie, and he's like choking him out, and Dad's like, oh, hey, what's up, Richard? And then he dropped him to the floor. I'm like,
Shane,
Jesus
do I
Christ.
want to know?
What's the Shane thing? Oh, okay. I don't know. Is it
Self-deprecation and self-defecation.
that would be a code brown?
Yeah.
I would
No,
imagine.
I'm sure that it goes all the way down
Yeah.
that, but I gave him the opportunity to put it in there, so, But yeah. And what's 220, by the way? 220, 221, whatever it takes.
Oh, she's joking that there's like 220 people watching, which that would be great.
Huh, right?
That'd be great. You know.
We got 2,000 viewers.
That'd be amazing.
Which, I mean, you do actually get like 2,000 views or something.
Well, not these days. I'll tell you what. Back during, also it depends on the shares. When Frank would like share him with like half of the world, but even that would only be like a 3
Frank,
second
get
view.
on it, man.
3-second view.
This old Frank's house needs to come back.
This
give
old
us
Frank's
an update.
house.
We got to go back to our roots.
I don't think I even have it.
Back up, man.
I don't think I even have it anymore.
you?
Look, there's beer me.
You have to.
What's
Like,
in
you
the
kept it all.
box? Sports ball, 2-man. There's Am I Going to Jail? And top 5. Remember the original?
Top 5.
Remember with the hold on, let's go top. That was like the first clip.
Yeah.
And the little cats
That
in
was
the
one of the
background.
first things. Yeah. Meow. Right.
I mean, that was like May of like 2020 back when
That was like your real first like build up thing.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, this is like
No,
a little show.
Wheel of Delco.
Oh my god, the Wheel of Delco.
That
Holy
was your
shit.
first bit. I'm
Dude,
pretty
remember
sure.
the Wheel of Delco and top 5 and what's the one the vinyl countdown. We would
That
do
was
the-
me.
We
I
would-
totally own that one.
We used to do the record things. Well, you picked 90125, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
we're doing it now because I freaking love 90125. You know, there's a hidden track on that I
Yes.
only found. It's called "Make It Easy." It's like a B-side. I'd never heard. My daughter introduced me to it. I'd never heard it before. I was like, holy shit, I love this song.
Sure enough. I love when they Easter egg that shit, man.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah.
That's about it. Pretty much.
I mean,
guess.
mostly ish.
I mean, I can't think of anything else to really chat about. We talked. You talked about your sandwich that you ate. You thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
We did some questions.
Good food talk. You probably did everything except for music tonight.
I know. I don't really do a whole lot of music these
You know,
days.
that whole
The whole reason that
reason it kicked off.
I know, but
See, that's why you're not getting the. That's why you're not getting the viewer.
Oh, fuck off! No, it's. See, I always wanted it to be more. I always wanted it to be titty sprinkles, and that one probably won't work either. Be able to say the
Nope.
No, of course
Dead.
not.
Of course.
No, but I always wanted it to be more than just a music show. I wanted it to be well,
for sure.
like something that could.
You do music on Fridays. You do the fuck around on Saturdays. You
Dude, we used to do it.
self-loathing
We used to
on
do it like 4
Sundays.
times a week. We would do Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Yeah.
and then sometimes we'd be like, let's do it Saturday. And we would like
Mondays
this.
for
We would just
ranting.
sometimes do like 2 hours. Like me and
Right.
Scandal and Patty would just be like, hey man, because nothing was happening.
In the
Nobody
very
was,
beginning, you and Patty would just be on, like
but nobody was doing anything.
Right.
Because it was like, well, I can like watch these guys or do nothing. And you
Yeah.
remember you go out on the street and it'd be like all quiet. The COVID shit was fucking weird.
No, once again, if you recall from previous stories, I got robbed of my COVID. I worked all the way through it. Like, you know,
Wow.
not that I got full pay or any of that kind of crap, but no, I still had to go to work pretty much every day between the morgues and the hospitals and yada yada. So, good times.
Yeah, I worked through it.
I'm just saying, I want my vacation.
Agreed.
Agreed. So yeah. All right. Well, it's you know,
It's midnight.
It's midnight. So.
It's midnight, so we got an extra half hour. But thanks for coming by, Tax. That was a super fun surprise.
Elbow, wrist.
Is that how that works?
Elbow, wrist.
I think next week I actually have.
Great wave.
I think I have a guest next week. I think Frank Najmoli. No, he's in December. And Kate, a siren, and a ukulele playing girl. I think is. Oh Jesus Christ! Yes, I
Wait,
need
there's
to
a
do that.
ukulele playing girl?
Yeah,
Really? Who would play ukulele?
it's not her. It's
That's
not
good.
Lisa. It's
Oh.
another one.
Oh, really?
She's gonna be so jealous.
Oh, I'm like sitting here thinking I'm totally messing with something.
She gonna kick my ass. No, it's
Lisa, you apparently have competition. What?
apparently. But she was playing at Kate's gig last week when I played bass, and didn't totally stink up the place, which was I'm
That's
very
always
glad.
exciting.
Your bass, it worked out?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it. Awesome.
Yeah, it was. Well, I practiced the fuck
Yeah.
out of it because I was just because I've done that sort of shit before. Like I'm fine when I'm like I don't know if you're this way. When I'm the leader of the project and it's everything and I'm want it and I say project as like as a band for you it'd be like something like when I'm running it and everyone's doing what I want them to do and stuff. That's great. But when I'm just a part of the project and someone else is running,
Don't know how to run the road.
I'm just like I don't enjoy it
sometimes, or I feel like I'm a fake and I don't fit in, but I practice the
Well, Scarlett.
shit at it. What?
I'm interacting with the viewership, even if you're not.
You know what? That's what I used to do. I was the producer, so Patty would talk, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And he'd
Yeah,
look
I
up
know.
something, and I'd like, I was basically, Fred from Howard Stern. For those of you that know that, because I think Fred's a fucking genius. But then Patty left, so I just had to be entertaining.
That isn't afraid of the sodas.
Wait, what?
No, you're too far. Right?
Oh,
There's some fight words going on there.
that isn't afraid of the sodas. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, I think next week is open. Anybody wants to come on next week? Come on by. Like, text it. Yeah, anyone is free to come on at any time. I have enough mics for 10 people. That would be kind of crazy.
Just gotta throw them in.
Yeah, we'll play a board game. We'll do a puzzle. I don't know what the fuck we'll do. Ed, you got anything happening you want to talk about?
Yeah. I'm kind of beat.
Okay.
Come ride a train.
Okay.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Let's go do a train.
Ride a train.
Yeah, we'll do a live one on the train. I think we could. You could.
Lisa just said she wanted to try some sodas.
What?
Yeah,
I don't think so. No way. That's the first thing she says. Like, oh, come on, I'll play some stuff. We'll hang out. But she's literally said, I'm not drinking any fucking sodas. And I'm like, you don't use language like that. No, she didn't. She didn't say that. Yeah,
I don't know.
man,
Has she ever actually cursed? I don't think. Lisa, I don't think I've ever heard you curse. I've heard shoot and maybe shit might be as bad as it's ever gotten out of her. That I can say that I've heard.
No, I honestly don't really know.
I don't think so either. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. Hey, the lag's doing pretty good tonight.
Well, like I said, I'm plugged in. Like this right here, this wireless Netgear router connects to the other base station, and then like gives me about like a 300, 600 up and down. So,
Okay.
But when that first night when I moved out here, I was just doing it naturally without that, and it was not great.
No, not great. That's the words you're going for. I would have used catastrophic even.
Cataclysmic, possibly.
She does in a song.
Cataclysmic. Now it's not like it's the end of the world. It was a little bit laggy, and this is a whole new setup for those of you who aren't noticing it. That this is like behind Eddie is the Park Place sign. Like you can't see it, but like yep, there it is. There's literally the Park Place sign because how could it not be? That's pretty
Right.
cool.
Do you have your over the shoulder cam? You don't even have your. You don't have your studio camera.
I don't at the moment because that was mostly for what's in the box, and I've run out of stuff in the box, and I just haven't felt like dropping a
I
bill.
told you I'll go get a box with you again.
Okay, let's go get a box. We should get a big box
just
one of
won't
these
be
days. That's
this
probably no.
Or if it is, it'll be a miracle. Actually, right near, like right after Thanksgiving, there's like 2 days where I sort of lighten up a little bit. Because
Sorta,
like,
kinda,
you have to
maybe?
have it all done by then.
Sort of, kind of, maybe. I've actually got like 3 gigs on Thanksgiving. There's like the Winter Carnival.
Carnival.
So they keep saying Carnival. It's the Winter Carnival over at the media. So I think it's like Saturday, Sunday,
Is the Winter
Monday.
Carnival at Target?
Joe Dirte. All right, that's about it, guys.
So retro. I love it.
You're all, what the fuck? I love Mistress. I'm trying to get her to play like Valheim or something. So that's about it. We will catch
I should
up
go
with
home
you.
with the missus.
And we should wrap this up. Eddie needs to go back to the city if that's what he's doing, unless you're crashing here.
I'm kind of beat.
I think he's crashing here.
Sounds like it's crashing.
So thanks for tuning in. I don't know who's coming on next week. I need to make a list. So says Tex.
Or use a sign up genius.
Sign up genius.
Good
Let's
old
give it a
Excel
shot.
spreadsheet. Google Sheets. There's 100 ways to do it. There's calendars, iCal, Google Cal. Just saying. I bet that you even have a calendar that tells you, all kinds of things
You can
right there on
send
your
a
phone.
letter,
You could write it out longhand.
carrier pigeon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
owls.
Yeah.
I'm told
that's
owls.
style points.
It's
for that.
owls. Come on.
Style
Fuck
points
your
for
Harry
that.
Potter ass.
All right.
All right,
Let's
tell
get
me
the
how
fun-
it feels.
Let's get the fun. You know what? You don't know.
Wanna know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. You don't wanna know how it feels. I would never wish that on you. No, no, no. How it feels, yeah. You don't know how it feels. Now I said thank you everybody, good night. Thank you everybody, good night. Delco quarantine open mic. Delco quarantine open.
Needs to
Look,
really-
see, I
Oh, no.
fooled
Oh,
you,
no.
fooled you, motherfuckers! Ha! You thought it was gone. We're back! Ha ha!
We're back,
Beat
bitches.
that. Okay, okay. Now, okay,
all right, maybe we weren't really.
That's it.
Wanna know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. You don't wanna know how it feels. I would never wish that on you. No, no, no. How it feels, yeah. You don't know how it feels. Now I said thank you everybody, good night.
Boom!
God
Fooled you again,
fucking damn it.
bitches! Yeah, that's right. We're back. Okay, no, seriously, I'm tired.
All right, on this double feature. Oh wait, never mind. Bye.
All right, good night, everybody. No, for real, this.
Wanna know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. You don't wanna know how it feels. I would never wish that on you. No, no, no. How it feels, yeah. You don't know how it feels. Now I said thank you everybody, good night. Thank you everybody, good night. Delco quarantine open mic. Delco quarantine open mic. Thank you everybody, good night. Turn until the Delco late night. Right, Carl and all these other dudes, I don't know, they be talking crazy shit. Last time it was about a snowblower. Carl, crashed his bike. Yeah, his knee was torn up. I never seen, nah, psych, I seen worse. He's alright. But check out Carl. Delco late night quarantine, open mic, alright. Alright. Thank you. I could play that all